In this video I'm going to discuss about the manual transmission system. But first, it is important to learn that why we need power transmission in automotive. So let's understand this first. Vehicles need a transmission to transfer the power from the engine to the drive shaft and the differential to let the wheels turn. The transmission varies the torque, the speed and the direction by changing the transmission ratios and enables the car to start with a high torque. How does a manual transmission work? Manual transmissions have a clutch pedal and a shifter the driver uses to manually change gears. These types of transmissions consist of a set of gears along a pair of shafts, called the input and output shafts. How does a manual transmission work? With a manual transmission, the driver has to select the proper gear and engage or disengage the clutch. The transmission uses a flywheel, pressure plate and clutch to engage and disengage the engine from the transmission. The flywheel and pressure plate are connected to the engine. The clutch is sandwiched between them and is splined to the transmission input shaft. The term, push in the clutch, means to release the pressure plate, which disengages the clutch from the engine. Every time you make a shift, you have to push in the clutch first. The following are various types of manual transmissions. Dual clutch. This transmission uses two clutches, which can be wet or dry. One clutch operates the even gears 2, 4 and 6. The other clutch operates the odd gears 1, 3, 5 and reverse. Dual clutch transmissions were common in older cars and are still found in modern race cars. With today's dual-clutch automated manual transmissions, sometimes called a double-clutch transmission or a twin-clutch transmission, a computer controls the clutch engagement and shifting, bridging the gap between a manual and automatic transmission. Unsynchronized. The first manual transmissions were unsynchronized, or non-synchro. They were also called rock crushers because drivers would grind the gears together trying to get them to mesh. Trucks used this type of transmission well into the early 1960s because these transmissions were very strong. Synchronized constant mesh. Synchronized constant mesh transmissions keep the cluster gear, drive gear and main shaft gears constantly moving. These types of transmission use pads to slow down the gears. This eliminates the need for double clutching action. Automated. An automated transmission, sometimes referred to as an AMT, is a manual transmission with a computer controlling the shifting and clutch. The AMT is used in heavy-duty trucks.